Hey, welcome to this video. You arrived here. You're probably searching for a view of ThredUp, so I'll go over how it works and give me my 2 cents, whether I think it's a good use of your time. I'm always coming with videos like this, so consider subscribing. And if you like my free training and the number one simplest, fastest way to earn a full-time income from home, you can click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. And on your best email, I could send you my free training if you want. ThredUp, let's dive in. So what this is, basically it's a consignment store, online consignment, that allows you to sell your lightly used women's clothing, such as dresses, coats and jackets, jeans, tops, skirts, activewear, as well as handbags, accessories, and children's clothes as well. All items should be in excellent condition, no stains, no holes, no signs of wear and tear. And this site is really geared towards fashionable or trendy and brand name items. And they accept over 35,000 different brands. If your item isn't a brand name or it's in poor condition, you can still send them to ThredUp, but just don't expect much money, if any money at all, for them, and they might just get recycled or maybe donated. So even if you don't make money, you'd still be doing some good by having them recycled or donated. Now, ThredUp has been around since 2009. They're headquartered in San Francisco, and they have a solid reputation with 4.7 stars on the Apple Store, 4.2 on the Google Play Store. I'm not sure why it's so rated a lot better on the Apple Store. Maybe there's a glitch with the Google Play. I don't know. That's interesting. So, but there are pros and cons to this app, like with any of these platforms. So, the pros are they'll handle all the shipping, listing, taking photos, and selling for you. You don't have to worry about any of that. So they're doing a lot of the heavy lifting for you. But compared to their competition, like say Depop or Poshmark, where you'd have to do a lot of the work, or eBay, the cons are your items might get accepted because they have quite high standards of what they'll accept. And even if they are accepted, they'll be taking a huge cut. So a huge commission. Now, you can see what the commissions are. It depends on the listing price, whether it's a women's, kids' clothing, or luxury brand items. So if it's, so this is what you would take home. So if it's say a $50 to $59 item, you'd keep 40%, and women's clothing, $75 to $89.99, 50%. Now, if it's $300 and over, that's where you can make real money, and you keep 80%, even 90% if it's one of their luxe brand women's items. That just means it's a very high-end luxury brand, such as Louis Vuitton or Vera Wang or something like that. So quite high fees compared to a lot of these other websites. That's probably the major complaint, is they have very high fees, but they are doing a lot of the work for you, so only you can decide whether it's worth it. Now, the process is pretty straightforward. You would I've broken it down into 3 steps. So after you've registered for your free account, which should only take a few minutes, step 1 is to order what they call a clean out kit. It'll come so you'd basically package your items in this kit, slap on a shipping label, which they'll also provide for you. And then step 2 is send them your kit via FedEx or USPS, United States Postal Service. They'll have their team of trained buyers inspect your items, and they'll come back to you with an offer based on the condition of your items, and also what brand they are, how old they are, what materials are used, the seasonability or the season, their inventory, etc. There's a whole ton of variables they use to determine a price or an offer. And this process can take up to 7 weeks, so you need to be patient. Unless you purchase expedited shipping, but that's a $16 fee, but then it only takes maybe up to a week, so it just depends. But if you've accepted their offer, you move on to step 3, which is the best part: get paid, either via PayPal, or the second option is you can use their payment as credit to purchase other items on ThredUp, if you're also a buyer on here as well, because maybe you are. But PayPal, so that's very convenient. Now there's a 14-day processing window before you can withdraw your earnings. So again, a little patience is required with this website. You're not going to get paid right away. Another thing is if they don't accept your close, you can have them shipped back to you for a $10.99 fee. But maybe you don't want to do that because there's a reason you're getting rid of your clothes in the first place, right? So maybe just have them recycled. Now, all in all, ThredUp is a perfectly good website for people who have some extra clothing lying around, or handbags in your closet, whatever the case, and you just want to get rid of it with as little work as possible on your part. Are you going to get top dollar for your items on here? Absolutely not. It's just a way to get rid of your stuff. That's all it is. And any money you make is just, gravy. Now, if you go to one of their competitors like Tradesy or The Real Deal or even eBay, you can earn a lot more, but it also requires a lot more work. So it just depends what you're here for. And also, on eBay and places like that, you'll have to negotiate, spend a lot of time negotiating, going back and forth with tire kickers, because you're dealing with buyers, potential buyers, one-on-one. Or you could go to a physical consignment shop in your city if you have one. You could probably earn more quicker, but you also have to drive there, which maybe you don't want to do. So this is a good platform if you're just trying to get rid of your items as quickly and painlessly as possible, and you're not necessarily in it, to get rich, basically, because that's not what this is for. But it gets my stamp of approval. You can check it out if you want. But look, maybe you're here not necessarily because you want to be earning, a few dollars here, maybe a few dollars there for selling your unwanted clothing items and other items. Maybe you're here because you're looking for a way to really earn money and earn money from the comfort of your own home. If that's the case, what I suggest is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training that'll detail a business model. You could do 100% from home. The profit margins are incredibly high. The startup costs are very low. You don't need any special skills or credentials to get started. And there's lots of leverage and automation in place, so you don't have to be there all the time necessarily. And even if you only have 1 or 2 hours a day to build this business on the side, because you probably work a full-time job, you can absolutely do that. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope to see you on the other side of that link, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.